Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Washington's offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Pucks it out of the air. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pulls it in, it's Boston. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He's got it down the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Washington.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Rutgers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man in zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the sand. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finds his man, it's Sheffield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? On the move, it's Raymond.
Yeah, and you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll try the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husky.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Liberty overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Lynchburg, these Flames gotta be thrilled with the result. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability.
Turning it on. Past the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Offense working from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for space, it's Washington. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. It's a seam wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's shown it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return. on the ground. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? With the catch, it's Raymond. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Rutgers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often.
Oh, and the ball's out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Because of the big... on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Rush is on him. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Coming out with it, it's Lawson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
At the 35, he's loose. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Carr. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's strong. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Man, this quarterback is having a 1st half. He's over 200 yards already. Heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hand, it's Raymond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To throw, he's working against the clock. Pulls it in, it's Raymond.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
A strike downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now on 1st down from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Scarlet Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. grab in the end zone for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. An 84-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
One more snap coming before halftime. Got his man quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Huskies will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Okay.
And he'll bring it back. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Then the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Campbell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. He's got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
A first down run in the red zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Huskies! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Sheffield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got a man, it's Raymond. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights are on the move. Play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it for on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Here's the give off the left side. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice-looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers. What about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The hand to the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
We've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Got a man. It's Boston. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. He'll get rid of it. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Boston. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Right down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's McMillan. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Carr. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Hauls it in. Got some room there to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying...
Makes the grab on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Rutgers. Once he got some room, it was over.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator.
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. They want that clock to run. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. Fourth quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense is...
Next going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husky. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Oh, it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught near the sticks, it's Black. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Makes the grab. It's Weber. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Scarlet Knights will have it first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the run. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over. Like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is